A public hearing seeking stakeholders' input into how best to ensure compliance with the NHF Act. Stakeholders accuse the Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, and some commercial banks of not contributing to the funds as prescribed by law. They say stiffer penalties are required to deter non-compliance.
Any contributor who is supposed to contribute, either in person or in persons, to the National Housing Fund, and they do not do it, should not be allowed to benefit from the resources, the meager resources of the National Housing Fund. Because if the pool of funds increases, Nigerians will be better for it, and the housing deficit will be grossly reduced.
80% of adult Nigerians earn less than $500,000 naira. It's about $1,500 per year. And you have to understand that only few out of them that even earn up to $500,000. Many earn far below that. Unless we come up with a housing financing framework that can deal with this overwhelming majority right at the bottom, most of us in this room are not in this category. At least we see $500,000 naira from time to time, by the grace of God. But 80% of Nigerians don't see it in a year. Beyond this law, the law setting up the National Housing Fund is problematic. First of all, because you take 2.5% from workers' salaries, and you want to give everybody a mortgage. It's not going to work. The mathematics can never work.
Speaker Yakubu Dogara believes public-private sector collaboration will bridge the gap in the nation's housing deficit. He says Nigeria needs about 102 trillion naira to reverse its 17 million housing deficit.
Let me assure you of the determination of the House to collaborate with the stakeholders in ensuring supply of safe and affordable homes and provision of viable legislative framework that will lead to private sector participation and ownership in order to reduce these deficits.
The legislators are collating input into a motion on the need to ensure full compliance with the National Housing Fund Act for effective housing delivery in Nigeria. They are also looking to replace the National Housing Fund Act 2004 with a more functional law.